going to work on Fair Lady Works the Shuttle. So the first step is coming out of pheasant stance to the right. So that means that your right hand is open, your left hand lands on your table, all your weight's in your right foot. I'm going to do it from a few different directions. So first step, you're taking a left step, you're shifting into that foot, and you're going to bring your left hand on top of your ball. And we're about to go into a chi walking kind of movement, kind of like brush knee and part the horse's mane. So you'll step forward with your right foot, and as you step forward, your right hand rises as you shift into that right foot. Your hand faces away, and your left hand presses down. So those two things happen at the same time. So if you're holding the ball with the left hand on top, you'll take a step forward with your right foot. And as you're shifting into that right foot, right hand rises, left hand floats down, palms face away. Remember, heavy shoulders, heavy elbows. Don't bring that arm up here. You're trying to keep that shoulder down the spine. And then you'd shift back again, and all you do is rotate the palms to face one another. And now we're going to shift into the left foot. The left hand will rise, and the right hand will lower down, palms face away, shoulders and elbows heavy. So that's Fair Lady Works the Shuttle to the right and the left, coming out of the pheasant stance right. So if we're going from the side, we are starting in pheasant stance to the right. I'm just going to bring this foot out to the side, shift into that left foot, holding the ball with left hand on top. I'd step forward with my right foot, and my right hand will rise, my left hand will press down, palms face away from each other, elbows and shoulders down the spine. Shifting the weight back, you're holding your ball with right hand on top, and then left foot comes forward, left hand rises, right hand floats down. So, if we're doing it without the feet, left hand is on top of the ball to start with, and all you're doing is you're switching your palms so that your right hand floats up, your left hand floats down, and you're pressing away from one another. So palms face away from one another, but then you just float the palms to face one another again. You feel that space between the hands. And you will do the same thing. They'll pass one another, and the left hand will rise as the right hand floats down. And this is all happening while you're chi walking. So you can practice doing that just by flipping the palms over. Palms float towards one another, and then they rotate away from each other. And then they flip. They squish the ball. Left hand rises, right hand floats down. So that's the movement you're doing as you're doing this chi walking. So if I'm going to go from the back, coming out of the pheasant stance right, I'd put my left foot down first, shift all the way left, holding ball with left hand on top. Step forward with right, the right hand rises, the left hand falls, palms face away. Shift back, holding the ball with the right hand on top. Left foot comes up. You're shifting into that left foot as the left hand rises and as the right hand floats down. So that's what that looks like. And then we go into a movement called Pick the Needle Up from Sea Bottom, which I'm going to make another video about, but I'll just show you really quick. You shift into that left foot. You pull the right foot in, and as you're shifting into that right foot, the hands come to that right hip. The palm will face up on that right hand. Palm faces down on left, and then you rotate back to front, mini squat, qua squat in that right leg. Palms face up to face out before we go into fanning through the back. Like I said, there will be another video explaining that. So for right now, just focusing on that Fair Lady Works the Shuttle.